Good morning students, welcome back to economics class. In previous class we discussed about the why education is important in India. So also government is providing the expenditures on education in two ways, like as a percentage of total government and as a percentage of GDP. So as we know that education cess is also there. So education cess is 2% ಐತಿ. So ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಓವರಾಲ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಇಫ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ across the 2,50,000. So 2,50,000 a person or individual across income. So then there is some tax is that 5% tax ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So ಆ tax ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 2% ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಸೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So that education cess government is using ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಜುಕೇಷನಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟುಡೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ prospectus or aspectus according to education. So as we know that in human capital there is a mainly five sources are there. So first one is the education and health, migration, on the job training and information. So here future prospectus ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ education ಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ most important ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. So there is a prospectus mainly three. So first one is the education for all, means still a distant dream ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So education for all. So under this though literacy rates for both female and male. So yesterday one table haki nodiddiri ನಾವು female as well as the male literacy rate. So according to 1990 still 2015 male literacy rate is also increasing and the female literacy rate is also increasing, but female literacy rate less than the male literacy rate anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So here education for all. So as we know that increasing in the literacy rate both female and male. So but ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ male increase ಐತಿ, male literacy rate is increasing than the female ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, so male literacy rate increase ಐತಿ, female literacy rate increase ಐತಿ, but less than the male literacy rate ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So it was noted the directive principle of constitution. So ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ compulsory education or right to education. So 6 to 14 years. So 6 to 14 years children compulsory education ಅಂತ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So next means we could have some percent by now. So ಅವಾಗ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ 6 to 14% government is providing the free education to the children. So ಅವಾಗ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ some percent ನಮ್ದು literacy rate ಒಳಗ increase ಆಯ್ತು. So there is a increase in the literacy rate, but still a distant dream. So ಏನಂದ್ರೆ below poverty line, poor of the poor people still not possible to go to school. That's why it is still a distant dream ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So government is providing the education for all children up to 6 to 14 years. So as well as education, under education government is providing the midday meal, ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದ ಬಿಸಿ ಊಟನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಟು ದಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಬೆಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್. ಸೊ ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಬೆಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ means here gender equity means female and male. So as we know that in yesterday table one chart, so there is a 1990 up to 2015 literacy rate is there. So male rate ಏನೈತಿ literacy rate increasing ಐತಿ, female rate increase ಐತಿ, but female literacy rate is less than the male literacy rate. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so increase in the women education that will affect to the health care of the women and health care of the child ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So improving the economic independence also. So if there is a increase in the female literacy rate, then there is a increase in the economic ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So next there is a higher education of few takers ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So prospectus ಒಳಗೆ higher education ಐತ್ರಿ, but a few takers ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So the Indian education pyramid is the steep indicating lesser and lesser number of people reaching the higher education. So under we know that government is providing the loan to the higher education, but still a few takers are utilizing that opportunity or that organization ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So according to NSSO, National Sample Survey Organization, in the year 2011 to 12, so rural literacy rate ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? rural higher education and urban literacy rate here 16%, 19% urban and 16% in the literacy rate according to NSSO 2011 and 12. So this so that the students are imparted enable skills in the such an institution. So if there is a higher education, then there is a increase in the skill also, increase in the skill as well as increase in the employment opportunities. Okay, so next, if there is a person educated, then he not possible to get a job, then there is a educated unemployment is also there. So all educated people idare avರಿಗೆ employment ಸಿಗಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, educated unemployment ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅರೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So these are the future prospects under the human capital. So there is a mainly 3 prospects are there. So education for all, in this case government is providing the free education for all children 6 to 14 age. Next, gender equity, male and comparing the male literacy rate as well as the female literacy rate, there is a female literacy rate less than the male literacy rate. And third one is the higher education. So in the higher education, India lesser number of people reaching the higher education according to the NSSO 2000. In the year 2011 to 12, there is a rural higher education is the 16% and urban literacy rate is the 19%. So today class we discuss about the future prospects. This is the last concept under the human capital formation. So overall in this chapter we studied or discussed about the what is human capital. So human capital is nothing but it is the intangible asset and it is not including the balance sheet ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So human capital is the labor force ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So next, there is a sources of human capital is the education. So if education, investing in education or expenditure on education, individual making, why? Because he thinks like increase their future income. So next, there is a expenditure on health services. There is a preventive medicines are there, means ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಫೀವರ್ ಬರಲಾರ್ದಂಗೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಫೀವರ್ ಬರಲಾರ್ದಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟಿವ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಯೂರೇಟಿವ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ there. ಮೆಡಿಕಲಿ ಇಲ್ನೆಸ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಯೂರೇಟಿವ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ there is a social medicines means spread of the health literacy ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಜಾಬ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ 2 ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ there. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದು. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲೇಬರ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮೈಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ human capital. ಸೊ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಮೈಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಜಾಬ್ಸ್ and for the higher salaries. So next there is a information. So information is nothing but people spend acquire the information relating to the labor market as well as the job market. So next we also studied about human capital and human development. So human development it considers improving the human well-being. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, human well-being ಅನ್ನು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ increase ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So there is a state of human capital formation in India. So government is providing the health services as well as the education services on in the various organization under education services like NCERT ಇರಬಹುದು, UGC ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ AICTE ಇರಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ICMR ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಯೂರೇಟಿವ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ expenditure in 2 forms. ಒಂದು ಏನ್ರಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಸಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜಿ ಡಿ ಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. And there is a last concept is the future prospectus. There is a mainly three future prospectus are there. First is the education for all but still a distant dream ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So second is the gender equity. So there is a better than before ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So next higher education there is a few takers ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So this is all about human capital formation. So in next class we discuss about the next chapter, rural development. Thank you.